So you want to get started selling on Amazon in the UAE or KSA, but you're confused about delivery. Basically, who's going to be delivering your product to the end customer? And you've heard terms such as FBA, Easy Ship, and Self Ship, but you're not really sure which one works best for your type of products and for your type of business. Well, good news, because in this video, I'll be demystifying and explaining all of these different types of shipping or logistics models that Amazon offers. And basically, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how FBA, Easy Ship, and Self Ship work, and which one is better for your type of product or products that you intend to sell, making it very simple for you to make the correct decision while avoiding stress and costly mistakes. So let's get to work. The Amazon Seller Society is an award-winning certified partner for Amazon since 2019 in the Middle East, and we've supported thousands of sellers to onboard to Amazon, and this is a critical, meaning deciding the way that the product is going to be delivered to the customer is a critical decision. In fact, Amazon says that 67% of the decision of whether a customer is going to purchase your product, yes or no, is based on the delivery offer. Yes, that's how much important it is for you to make the correct decision in terms of logistics. Now, as always, I've added additional notes and information in a downloadable PDF, free for you to download. You'll find it linked in the description box of this video. But here is the two-step framework, starting off with step number 1. What exactly is FBA, Easy Ship, and Self Ship?
Okay, so let's talk about Amazon FBA, which is where you send your inventory over to the Amazon warehouse and they pick, pack, and deliver your orders. Next off, we've got Easy Ship, where your products remain with you. When you receive an order, you just organize it and the Amazon courier comes and picks it up. And finally, the last option is Self Ship, where you basically do everything. You not only warehouse your own products, but you also prepare the order and ship it with a courier company and not Amazon, and thus it's called Self Ship.
Let's look at the fees and costs of both FBA, Easy Ship, and Self Ship, because cost is a very essential element of why you would choose each and every fulfillment model. By the way, you'll be able to find all of this information on the sell.amazon.ae page. Let's go into selling fees overview and let's look at the fulfillment fee. Click here. And as you can see, there are 3 distinct ways to ship your products: FBA, Easy Ship, and Self Ship. FBA fulfillment fees are based on the size and weight of the product. First of all, you need to identify the size tier. Definitely, this is just like a general understanding and information, and for sure, there's a better way to know this information once you list your products. So once you have figured out what your size tier is, now you need to look at the weight of the product. So as an example, if you're selling a product that would fit into a shoebox, or maybe a little bit smaller, that would be under the standard envelope. And then let's look at, or actually under the standard parcel, and what would be the weight of the item. So let's say the weight of the item is 1 kilo, then actually your FBA fee would be 8.5 dirhams if the product is selling at less than 25 dirhams, or 10.5 dirhams if the product is selling higher than 25 dirhams. Now again, I want you to remember that you only pay this fee once a customer actually orders the product, because that's when Amazon will provide you this service. Let's go back and look at Easy Ship. Now, definitely Easy Ship doesn't have a fee attributed to something that you would need to pay. However, the handling of a product, these are the handling prices of the product, and most notably, the customer has to pay for that handling. So you would basically charge the customer 14 dirhams or whatever you want, but Amazon will charge you 14 dirhams. You either have to pay the 14 dirhams yourself, or you send that charge and you add it on top of the price of the product. That's why it makes it a little bit difficult to be competitive if somebody else is using FBA, as FBA fees are lower than Easy Ship fees. Now, Self Ship, as you can see here, Amazon doesn't charge anything, because through Self Ship, you are utilizing a third-party courier company in order to deliver. And now you need to figure out what the fees and costs of working with that third party are going to be.
Now, in step number 3, it's time to match the fulfillment model that works best for the type of business that you intend to build on Amazon. This is especially important if you're starting off Amazon as a side business. Let's get started with FBA. An FBA, to be quite honest, is the system that I would recommend because it takes out all of the operational work from your side. Amazon essentially will warehouse your product. When an order comes in, they will pick, pack, deliver the order to the customer. They will take care of customer service. They will take care of returns, essentially making it a one-stop shop where they will take care of all of your operations. Not only that, when your products are in the FBA warehouse, meaning they are enrolled in the FBA program, then you will get the Prime badge listed on your product, and customers in the UAE, customers all over the world really look for the Prime badge as it signals that the product will be delivered fast and free. Two things that are very essential to convert customers. So if your biggest issue is lack of time and lack of team members, FBA would be the way to go. But if your biggest issue is margins, meaning you are selling the product at very tight margins, then EasyShip would be the right way to go, because EasyShip provides you the option and opportunity to warehouse and prep your products, whereas Amazon takes care of the last mile delivery. So Amazon itself positions EasyShip as the great alternative or a great option for sellers that already have a warehouse and potentially a large variety of products with very tight margins. If your biggest issue is product size, so you're selling a product that is extremely oversized or awkward in terms of sizing, then self-ship is your better option. Amazon itself says that self-ship is a great option for sellers and brands that already have their own logistics setup, meaning they have their warehouses and they already have a logistics system in place. That would be, and if you're selling products, like we said, that are oversized and are quite heavy to deliver through the Amazon courier system, then self-ship would be the right way to go. So my simple rule is choose FBA if your products are standard size and if you want Amazon to take care of all of the delivery, and if you want to have the Prime badge, making it very competitive for you to sell. Choose EasyShip if you want Amazon to only take care of the last mile while you take care of storage and prep. And lastly, choose self-ship if your business already has logistics capabilities and you're able to prep and deliver the products to the customer in a timely manner. Remember that choosing the right product to sell on Amazon matters, but the way and you deliver that product to the customer can be very important for your business success and for the success generally of the product, because customers really like to have great shipping options and great delivery options. That makes it very competitive for your product and a competitive reason as to why customers would choose your product. FBA would be the better option no matter what, but you also have different alternatives. Now, let me know in the comments section below which one would be the better option for your business. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in another video with more information. Bye.